Hey, it's Brock here from Rock Hill Farms. The last month I've had water standing on this side of the quonset hut, and today I want to do a little grading out and fix that problem. So where you see this hillside right here drop off, I was in the process of cutting this hillside out and I ran into a tractor problem that took me a couple days to fix, and I never got back to the project, and it's been raining and raining and this will not dry out. It's still not dried out. But I think it's close enough I can get the skid steer in here and peel this off and reshape it so that any water that comes off this hill runs down into the field rather than funneling over into the building. Should be a lot of fun. I started off going long ways in front of the building, but the problem there is that there is no flat spot from that direction, and the easiest way to grade is to start with your tracks in a flat spot, get your bucket flat, and just drive forward. And I really couldn't do that in this direction, and the only flat spot in the area is inside the quonset hut, so that's where I decided to start. This ground right here is really hard, whereas just 10 feet away, it's absolute mud. Not peeling as much as I want to. See all that rock below the surface here? This is going to be hard digging. It's really hard to grade an area that still has all these big rocks right at the surface or at ground level. So basically it just required some extra passes to deal with these rocks. But as soon as this area is all graded out, we're just going to cover it all in a thick layer of limestone anyway, so I don't think it really hurt anything in the long term. I kept working on this one strip until I felt like it was level, and then that gave me a starting point for all my rows going in the other direction, so that I could work with my tracks level. One last comment before I really get into moving dirt here is for people who are new to the channel. This is a brand new machine to me, and I've still got a lot to learn, but I felt like I was a lot better at this by the end of the day than I was when I started. But experience is the best teacher, and it takes a lot of hours to master a skill like this. All of this in front of the quonset hut is now on grade with it. That still doesn't completely solve my problem. One thing I'm gonna do is put a little bit of a swale along this, but that's not what I'm worried about right now. What I'm worried about right now is what I want to do with this wall here. I'd like to be able to drive in right here into the quonset hut, but also if I feel like it, turn and drive up on the top of the hill. So I really want to carve a path along there. When we actually started building the quonset hut, the ground level where the skid loader is was about as high as it is here. And now that's 5 foot lower. And we brought that all the way back here so that I can drive in with a level trailer. And I'm not done. This all still needs to be contoured and sloped, but this is now a manageable slope right here. And see, I've cut it back past what the original slope was. The best piece of equipment to finish cutting this back would be a mini excavator. It could sit on the top and grade this whole thing. So I really need to get a mini excavator out here because it would do this so much easier. We'll just see how it goes if I end up actually getting a mini X out here or if I find a way to do it with the equipment that I have. Because I've spent so much money on equipment, buying equipment. I just hate renting equipment. It's another $1,000. We'll just see how it goes. But I'm very happy with this progress. I think the grading down at the bottom turned out good. I got a lot further on sloping this than I thought I would. And anytime you make progress, that's a good thing. So I appreciate you taking time to watch. I'll put links over here to a couple more of our videos, and I'll see you next time.